Bradford on Avon is, like East Leach Martin, another of the points on the Cummings world map where the black countryman wakes as if from a dream, his whole reality reconfiguring around him in great psychedelic swathes of leaf-dappled light. Bradford on Avon is in many senses a little pocket version of Bath. The bulbous protrusion from the town bridge was originally a chapel, then a lock-up. The weather vane atop it is neither a dragon nor a cockerel, but a gudgeon, which apparently accounts for the local saying, "under the fish, over the water." Although I don't believe that they say that round here, any more than I believe that the locals of Lichfield call the cathedral the Ladies of the Vale. I think they are just as likely to say under the amphibious landing craft and over the liquorice fish tank. Know what I mean? To grow up round here must be something, surrounded by the moonlit luminosity of Bath stone, glowing in the night like magnolia. The Cotswolds above you, Somerset below. If you were transmatted directly to Perpignan, I don't think you'd feel much of a jolt. If, however, you were transported straight to outside the Brown Lion in Plec, just outside Walsall, I think you'd wonder what on earth had happened. Know what I mean? In Cummings' world, it should indeed be amphibians, and not huge carnivorous mammals that guard the gates to one's own private castle. I'd go for Triturus cristatus, the great crested newt. We need to find somewhere incredibly scenic with an almost European cafe culture feel to have something to eat and drink, Harris.
Well, we'll keep looking, you know, see what we can do.
The sight of a warehouse in Bath stone wrong-foots me mentally slightly. It's like seeing a factory chimney stack or a glass cone in velvet or suede. There's some ducks going mental down there. Holy Trinity Church in Bradford on Avon has the longest hagioscope in Britain.
What's a hagioscope?
It's a squint.
What's a squint?
You know, above the triforium,
What's a triforium?
below the clerestory.
You're just making this up now.
This beautiful brass of 1601 is like a cathartic shock in a gripping narrative. It effortlessly evokes the entire period. It gives me the sense of walking past an adjoining room and seeing a dead relative, utterly alive, and reading a newspaper impassively. It makes me feel like perhaps I've fallen asleep in Mr. Jandrill's physics lesson and dreamt the last 38 years. The profusion of stone tablets on the walls of this church put me in mind of the walls of my bedroom when I was a teenager. It's as if there is a great stone adolescent lounging disconsolately in here, listening to The Chauffeur by Duran Duran. Wasps are nice, Martin.
They're quite nice. I prefer triffids.
Triffids? My uncle likes triffids.
Does your uncle keep triffids?
No, he keeps on and on and on about them, but they never seem to stay.
Oh, that's a shame because my dad's got his own business. He makes baby bio.
He keeps a frightening book inside a greenhouse. It's as big as the greenhouse. It's threatening to burst out there like the apple in the painting in Magritte. Baby bio, you say?
Baby bio. Have you ever been tickled by a triffid?
Been tickled by a baby. Tickled a baby. Touched a triffid. Triffid, triffid, triffid.
Wow. I was tickled by Christopher Biggins.
Christopher Biggins. Christopher Biggins. It's like falling into the picture on the front of the box of a jigsaw in a charity shop in a sunlit side street. Pevsner notes that the fact that the legs are visible through the lower part of the angel's garments is a quaint fancy. Nicholas, don't be so ridiculous.
When you said we were coming to see Saxon church, I thought you meant a church dedicated to the rock band Saxon.
Oh no, you're getting confused with the multi-storey car park in Stourbridge.
Why?
Because for many years, in fact up to its recent demolition, it had the word Saxon spray painted in white spray paint on the wall, spelled S-A-X-S-O-N.
Isn't that how it's spelled?
Yeah. That car reminds me of Joseph Beuys,
Who's Joseph Beuys?
conceptual artist of the late 70s, early 80s.
What's a conceptual artist?
Right, I'll have to take you back 100 years previously. You know the neoplasticists,
No.
and the Fauves,
No.
Blaureiter.
You're making these up again.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Beuys wasn't a conceptual artist of the 70s.
My teeth are exploding.
Like fireworks.
No, like teeth.
Like teeth.
All of them, one by one, drip, 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 like candle wax down the inside of my trouser leg.
Wow. That really reminds me of this firework display that I once attended at the fire station in Bilston.
It reminds me of the smell of gas and ether as the mask came towards me at the dentist. There's a sense that absolutely anything could be up there. Ancient Rome, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the room at the end of the ride in 2001, or 50 forgotten sunlit days from your childhood. My Aunt Lavanya died again today.
What did she die of?
She died of a room.
Of a room?
Yes, there was a room on the stairs. It fell on her.
Blimey.
Inside that room, it was always 2 days ago. It only happened 2 days ago. It makes me want to sing,
It makes me want to weep.
then
What?
weep.
Like a little baby that's lost its dummy.
Its tummy,
Its dummy with a D.
a showroom dummy, smashing out of the church, gripping the town in its hand, casting it out
The
into
church.
the River Severn.
The church is going to close, by the way.
The baby